Today we're here to meet Rachel, my co-host for Avon House, and to find out how this place came to be and to see what it takes to make this place feel like a home away from home. Thank you for joining us today, Rachel. So just before we get started, I'd like to find out a little bit more and what your background is.
Thanks, Elliot. So my background is been doing property development for around 8 years. So started off doing a bungalow knockdown a couple of years ago in the Dorset area and loved that. And then sold that, then came here and turned this house from a bungalow into this modern 4-bedroom home. And that was 2021.
So Rachel, what first inspired you about the property?
So once we built the house, we thought, well, let's spend some time on the interior, which took a few more years. And we were initially going to sell it, and then decided, actually, let's keep it and then turn it into an Airbnb. And I happened to be passing a certain individual on the road, yourself.
I remember you were with Yoshi.
Yes, I was walking my dog. And then we got talking and found out that you were hosting in the area. And then there we go. That was a bit of inspiration as well.
So tell me a little bit more about creating the space and how that worked for you and what it looks like now.
When we first created it, it was just white walls. It was really bland and boring, and we'd not really done a lot around interiors before. So we just spent a lot of time on Instagram finding out how to do this. I spoke to some interior designers and then decided to theme each room, because the house was architecturally very contemporary, very modern, very fresh. So we thought we need to do some justice to the home and create something really quite special. So we themed each room. So for example, this room is our reception room. We wanted to create a colourful Miami type vibe here, where you could just have a drink and enjoy the vaulted ceilings, the lights, the mezzy floor. Then we have the American-themed games room with a pool table. In the lounge area, we have created a sort of just a peaceful, natural type area for an open space. All fitted furniture in all the rooms. We used a lot of suppliers locally from the New Forest, because we wanted to bring local suppliers in. So we wanted each room to feel like a boutique bedroom with a really special, luxurious finish.
There's been no expense spared throughout, and whilst it's a lovely contemporary home, it still has all of those kind of homely qualities that people really look for in that home away from home setting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that extra detail takes a while. So we create areas where people can sit. So we created different spaces outside. We turned the back of the house, which was a garage, into an annex. And then we decided to landscape the garden and landscape the area. So we included 30 plant pots, different plants of different types. Don't ask me what they were.
I think most people have Airbnbs as a form of a second income or even main income, whereas you've really taken the time to kind of culminate the property itself from inside to outside as well. So creating the space, Rachel, tell me more about that.
I think there's some standout areas which make me feel good when I'm in them. They make me feel relaxed. You know, when you come home from work or you've just had one of those days, it's just a nice place to be. So the bathtub that overlooks the garden, that's really nice. So you can sit and have a bath and look out into the garden. Really nice and relaxing. And it makes you feel like you're in a small forest. So these are really great things that I think make this property feel a bit more special.
So being a co-host alongside myself as well, we're used to meeting and greeting people from all parts of the world. Tell me a little bit more about the people that come here.
So along the way, I've got to find out a bit more about the guests and who stays here, and it's been a really interesting mix. So we've had, do you know what, predominantly it's birthdays, and we have families who live in all parts of the UK or they're coming from abroad. We've had a South African family here who are amazing, and they hadn't seen each other in a long time, so they all came here to stay. Then you have people who are visiting to, I don't know, go to the cricket and spend some time down here, or go to New Forest for a trip with their friends. We've had some corporate days as well, and just groups of friends just coming together for a special weekend.
There's something nice about that as well, being able to kind of host and facilitate people being able to make memories, and
yeah,
what a better place to be able to do that in. Avon House. It's just such a stunning setting for people.
I think the guests that really stood out were the ones that came here for the 50th. That was amazing. So they'd organised all these amazing balloons, a spectacular cake. I think they had a chef as well, a big 50th birthday sign. And then the lady came in, and it was all a surprise for her. That was great. They were fantastic guests.
I think the husband definitely earned some brownie points.
I think he did.
Off the back of that.
I think he did. Yeah, he definitely.
We've been working together for coming on 12
a year
months
now.
Yeah, about a year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So you kind of work in tandem together, whereas I'll be the first point of contact, and I'll speak with the guests and find out, what the purpose of their stay is, and help make anything that bit more special as well. Introduce them to you.
All of your great groundwork that you do that creates that experience for them is really, really key. And then they meet me here. So I always meet the guests here and take them through the house. That's really important because it helps them feel reassured and confident that there is someone here on the other end, and I'm always here to answer any questions.
I think it's a really big point of difference as well, that you're actually taking the time to meet and greet people at the property. It's a foreign area to people. They don't know the surroundings, so that you're giving them that reassurance. You're going to be at the property, especially if it's in winter. We know in England it's going to be dark at 5 o'clock sometimes, so you'll be ready at the property, making sure that the lights are switched on and everything is as what you'd expect in a super luxury Airbnb accommodation. You know the area like the back of your hand, and you're here to guide people and give them that kind of inside knowledge.
Absolutely. And if there's anything that comes up, which sometimes guests say, could you answer this or do that? Well, we're 20 minutes away, and we will come here and answer your questions if you need us to come here, or we'll text you back.
It's almost like a white glove service.
Yeah.
I suppose we're offering together.
Yes,
from
I think you're right.
My point, from the initial point of contact, answering any questions, helping them secure the booking, to then handing it over to you. Whereas you're adding that personal touch and that kind of 24-hour concierge service almost. Within reason.
No, I know you're absolutely right. I want guests to come away feeling that it was special, it was memorable, it was unique, and they do go away saying that. We get some really good feedback around the hosting, cleanliness, so it's very spotless. And
so important.
It is really important. We have an amazing individual who does the cleaning here. She is excellent, and it's about the space and the experience. People just say it feels really luxurious. The best comment we had was an interior designer who came here to say, can I actually sleep here? This house is amazing. It's like one of my homes that we curate.
I think I remember that was Kathy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Such a nice lady.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all about that and creating that for them.
Behind the scenes, tell me more about that. Tell me about all of the work that you put in before the guest's arrival.
There is everything that you expect to happen, and then there's all the detail. Cleaning 2 hours before, 3 hours before, to make sure everything's pristine. Our cleaner comes around and she makes sure she checks all the linen and the towels so that they're at a really high standard and they smell amazing and immaculate. We then have the gardener go round to make sure that there's no leaves anywhere, everything's looking immaculate and well presented, really, really important. We have a welcome hamper, and sometimes the welcome hamper can be food or it can be product. So I change it around just to see what people like. We have dressing gowns in each of the rooms. We have hair dryers, shower gels, making sure that they've got everything ready in that sense. Going through all of the kitchen cupboards to make sure everything is in its right place. The glasses, the plates. And we have different sets of cutlery. So we have more formal and special occasion for people who would like to have a chef here or a steak and enjoy slightly nicer cutlery. So everything's thought through. I want to go somewhere special and I want guests to feel that.
That's the care and attention to detail that you'd want when you're going away on holiday.
Yeah.
And tell me about the local area. I mean, you bought here specifically. That must be for a reason.
The New Forest, what's not to like about the New Forest in Dorset? It's amazing. So we're in Ringwood, which is just on the outskirts, 10 minutes away from the heart of the New Forest. So you can go out the door, travel 10 minutes, and be greeted by horses, cows and pigs and sheep in your way as you're driving. So, that's a great feature. You have a park up the road, Moors Valley, which is great for children and bike rides and segways. And then you've got all your pubs, which are in the middle of the forest. So you've got big beer gardens, great pubs, as I'm sure you'll agree.
Absolutely.
So you've got the marina in Lymington, you've also got the river in Christchurch, so you can go and do some kayaking or some paddle boarding. Then you've got the beaches, which are 10, 15 minutes away.
It's amazing. And on a day like this, that's exactly where you want to be. So if you were going to be recommending one of your favourite places in the area to visit for like a pub lunch, where would that be, Rachel?
I think we're going to have to go with the Pig in Brockenhurst.
Sadly, you've got to book like way in advance, so certainly something to look out for as well.
Or we've got some great pubs around the forest, like the High Corner Inn, Red Chute, Alislar. They're 5-10 minutes away.
They're amazing.
Then they're amazing. And you don't
so good.
book those, so they're great.
And the future for Avon House, Rachel, what does that look like to you?
So the future, I think we want to continue doing this for a long time because we want to keep this house and we want to keep guests and potentially look into maybe introducing some other features, perhaps a sauna at the back of the garden.
Amazing.
So I think over the years we'd like to build the hosting, co-hosting and do more of it. It's great.
It's one of those very few jobs that's actually rewarding because you're a part in facilitating people's holidays and those special memories, whether it's, you know, family members that live across the world and they're coming here maybe for a special event or Christmas or summer holidays, and they're having that opportunity to spend that good quality family time together in like the best venue. Honestly, the house itself is it's incredible. Rachel, I just want to thank you for your time this afternoon. It's been so nice catching up with you and just hearing more from your perspective on Avon House and how you run it, or how we run it together as co-hosts, and just spending some time with you again.
Yeah, no, great, pleasure.